hockey clubs are pumped. There's Mike Milbury. And the boys that just going something awful here. Referee for tonight's game, Don Koharski. Ray Scapanello and Ron Finn going to assist them on the lines. You think the players are nervous. Referees do too. They know the money's on the line. Series is on the line. This is also a 7th game for them. They don't want to make any mistakes either. Andy Morgan goal for the Boston Bruins, getting the nod, playing superbly. Fighting back. Certainly would like to win this one. And Peter Sidorkowicz, once again, in the nets for the Hartford Whalers. Had only 1 week period where the Bruins got 4 goals on them. They'd like that to happen tonight.
And the draw goes to Jennings over to Shaw. And Hartford into center ice, and Francis, a shot blocked by Galley. And Galley able to clear it out. Back for it is Shaw again. This could be icing. And the whistle. Icing the call against Hartford.
Well, keys to this hockey game, you can research it and think it'll get as sophisticated as you want, but it doesn't get any simpler than you got to score more goals than the Hartford Whalers. There isn't any complicated. You got goaltending, you got defense, you got your forwards, penalties, power plays. It all translates into goals. And just one more is all that's necessary. A good, solid, hard effort, 60 minutes of tough hockey.
Francis against Poulin. The faceoff to the right of Sidorkowicz. Batted around. Christian trying to get it. Francis, Poulin battling. Shaw behind the net. Blocked by Burridge. Floats to Cunningworth, and he makes a quick clear out. And back goes Don Sweeney, and after him is Verbeek. Checks him to the boards. He moves it up. It's stopped by Cunningworth, though. Cunningworth able to turn the net, put it in front. Francis missed. Oh, he was wide open, and he missed the net. Verbeek puts it right in front, blocked, and cleared away. And Verbeek had an easy chance in front. The Bruins forced to ice it as they looked very nervous on that sequence in the Boston end.
Well, no doubt about it. Everybody's first shift on both teams going to be a little tight. Randy Burridge down on the far end of the building, which precipitated that little flurry by the Whalers, almost picked off a pass. He'd have been all alone. Just hits the side of his glove. Out came Hartford. Don Sweeney gets taken out.
Raymond Bourque on the ice and the cheer, and there was the Francis bid with Moe going down, and Francis missed the net. And then Verbeek had a turnaround.
Ray Bourque is going to be playing in pain. He's going to draw an awful lot of early attention.
He is on with Peterson. Carpenter gets the draw, gets it back. Cannot set up Weiss. Sidorkowicz able to get it to Young. Young gets it out, and breaking now is Tomlak. A shot on Moe as Bourque was between him on the boards. Bruins trying to move it out. Carter does, just barely out. But the Bruins look a little tight. Ray Bourque hoping to steady things down as Young goes after him. Bourque works it up to John Weiss, the rookie. Off for Carter. Carter on Babbage. With sneaks in. Shot. Save. Sidorkowicz. Score on the follow-up. Weiss, his first in the National Hockey League. John Weiss, the rookie, after a rush by John Carter.
Ray Bourque was in the far end of the building. 2 Hartford Whalers went to him. That's what opens this up for John Carter. He beats Babbage with an inside move. Weiss is going to the net. Right there, comes back up. Right there, John's for it. Got it. That's a big one to get, that early one. But there's a great move by John Carter. Goes wide. Now he's got Sidorkowicz down. Weiss gets to the rebound. Babbage too late. Great composure by Weiss to get this up in the air. Babbage would have shut this down had he slid it. Protects the body position. Slides left of Sidorkowicz.
John Weiss, the rookie out of the University of Wisconsin, in his second NHL game, a playoff game. Gets the goal and the rebound. Heavy hit by Beer. Deneen moves in deep on Wesley. They battle in the corner. Kick free. Ferraro hit by Carpenter. They battle in the corner. And Ferraro trying to get it free. Held off. Tomlak goes in. Check. Puck floats across. Batted away. And cleared out by Carter. Back for it, Cote. Cote catching a Boston line change. Rushes, but is broken up by Beers. Beers a breakout. There's a 2-on-1 possible. Janney holding, cutting, moving in. A shot blocked. The rebound missed by Neely. A fine rush up the middle by Craig Janney, his first chip. And the Whalers come back. 1-0 Boston. John Bice, the rookie from Madison, Wisconsin. In deep, fought for. Around the boards, Prop starts it away. Can't connect with Neely. Neely racing for it. Drops it for Galley. A shot. Blocked by Sidorkovich. A great chance for Galley. With the score, Boston 1, Hartford 0. We'll return in a moment.
Here's Craig Janney, bad shoulder and all, comes over the blue line. He could have shot that puck, healthy shoulder. He goes a little fancy move to get in closer. Gets hauled down.
Back goes Janney in the Boston end. Moves it up now for Prop. Prop up the right wing side. Lets it go! Just over the net. And over the head of Sidorkovich. Going tight to keep it in. There's a heavy hit in deep by Galley. And out comes Everson. A shot and a save by Andy Moe. Galley gets it around for Neely. Neely in the center ice. Making Prop. Over the line, Prop. The shot, the save, Sidorkovich. As the Bruins come storming with 5 shots. And leading 1-0. Bice the goal from Carter and Bork at 1:30.
Dean Everson gives Craig Janney a little shot in the corner. Great hustle. Neely saw Samuelson coming. Oh, Alfie felt that one.
And the faceoff coming up to the left of Sidorkovich. John Bice, who played for the University of Wisconsin, 11th round draft pick, 1985 by the Boston Bruins, playing only his second National Hockey League game and in the playoffs. And Raymond Bork got an assist on that goal as he sent Carter away. Carter made a magnificent move, of course, on Babbage. Bob Sweeney on the draw. Gould can't keep it in. Back goes Ray Bork. Up for Gould. Out for Bob Sweeney. Intercepted by Cunningworth. Samuelson takes a hit from Sweeney. Puck floats over the line. A heavy collision there.
Offside.
Gould tagged Francis, and they both went down the play. Offside. 16:26 left in the first period. John Bice, the scorer. He had a hat trick in the championship NCAA game in Detroit, Michigan.
Tell you,
against Colgate.
The rookie came in there and protected the puck. He slides by it, controlled his body, and waited for the right moment to pull the trigger. Takes an awful lot of composure to be able to do that.
The line for Hartford has Cunningworth at left wing. We've not seen him in that position and on this line with Francis and Verbeek. He is experienced, of course, has played with Buffalo and with Winnipeg. Broken up is Wesley. Francis, Verbeek, checked by Beers. Back for Burridge. Burridge, a lead. Wesley can't break with it. And back to cover is Cunningworth. Up for Francis. Away now to Samuelson over the line. A shot. Bad save. Right pad save by Moe. Game far more wide open than you might expect. Racing now is Hoggood. Hoggood into the corner. Hasn't played in a couple of games. Can't get it. Samuelson trying to clear it out. Checked by Poulin. But now Cunningworth gets it back. Up for Ferraro. 1-0 Boston. Ferraro the clear in. Don Sweeney starts it out. Off for Galley. Galley can't set up the play with Christian. Very fast pace to the game. And off Don Sweeney's stick. Deflected into the penalty box.
Well, both coaches, no doubt in my mind, go out and play hockey as best you can. You get sophisticated in the dressing room, let the natural instincts take over and skate. You just got to hustle every time out there. Everything counts. You're going through the course of a year. There are things coaches try. We'll try it this way, that way. Most of it is not only for your edification, but it's to try things to see how you respond, but it keeps your mind thinking hockey. You don't have to do that in the Stanley Cup. Now you just got to go out and work hard.
Shots are even 4 apiece. The draw to Lotta Sur nearly took the face-off. He's out with Propp and Janney. Bork is out there with Peterson. Incredible story, Ray Bork playing. Puck driven in, back foot Peterson. Now to Bork. Out to center ice, connects with Janney. Janney over the line with Propp. Propp fires, save by Sidorkovich. He put that one right on. And the Whalers start it back. Tippett to center ice. Now to Dineen. Dineen, check, puck close in. Tied up by Moog as it deflected off the skate of Raymond Bork and called for a faceoff.
It'll be interesting. Ray Bork, a lot of heart to play in this game. Hasn't skated in a while, certainly no contact. Watched him closely. Playing it gingerly right here. Brian Propp unloads one. Sidorkovich looking for a tweener there. Shut off the 5-hole. Shoot the puck. Ray Bork is going to be moving the puck early, I would imagine. Hartford is like a magnet. He's drawn an awful lot of Hartford Whalers to him in the attempt that they can hit him.
And the draw one for Boston by Galley. Galley carries out. Clears it over the line. It's blocked. And the Whalers break. And back comes Bogadaris for a shot right on. A save by Andy Moog. He covers up. And Cunningworth is going out right now.
Oh, he's got John Carter.
Cunningworth took Carter down, and a power play Boston. Boston 1, Hartford nothing. We'll be back in a moment.
This Gulderis on Gary Galley. Now Galley puts the stick on him, leans the body, but Gulderis one-handed. Nice little shot, tricky little shot. Andy Moog stayed to the post, smothered it. Cunningworth in the box for roughing John Carter.
And it came after the whistle.
Well, yeah, Koharski pointed his finger. John Carter thought he was going with him, so did I.
The first power play of the game goes to the Bruins. And the faceoff is to the right of Andy Moog. 14:34 left. The only goal, John Bice from John Carter and Ray Bork at 1:30. Dave Christian at center, and he has been most effective in that position, particularly in faceoffs. Hartford gets this one. Tippett moves it in deep, and Ray Bork takes over. Carpenter, Christian, Neely with Wesley and Bork. Bork to clear it. Might have been icing. Bork knocks down a man. Janney keeps it in. Rolls it around. Wesley chops it up. In behind the net. Carpenter going with it. Carpenter gets it free. Back to Bork. Right point. Pass into Carpenter. Now to Janney. Janney for Neely. Shot. Save Sidorkovich. Low hard shot right on. Heavy hit. Wesley. Oh, he crunched. Man, here's a shot. Again, another penalty coming up on Hartford.
Glenn Wesley.
The hardest hit of the series. Wesley on Everson.
Just went at each other. The penalty comes from in front of the net. Right here, they know they're going to hit each other. Right there, the both of them felt that. Jennings incurred the penalty in front of the net. Cam Neely in the slot for a quick wrist shot.
6 minutes, 7 seconds. Hartford's Grant Jennings for roughing.
Jennings for roughing at 6:07. Cunningworth went out at 5:26. For 119, a two-man advantage for Boston. There's Samuelson on John Carter.
Carpenter, Bob Carpenter.
Bob
Just mauled him in front of the net. Samuelson, tough competitor. Good hockey player. You love to hate him, but you love to have him on your team.
on the faceoff. Hartford wins it, and Cote clears it. Moog is way out of the net, drops it quickly to Bork. Bork back over the line to Janney. Janney holding. Two-man advantage. Cross for Bork. Shot. It is blocked by Lotta Sur. Winding up is Wesley. 58 seconds left on the two-man advantage. Pass in the center ice block. Now Wesley starts it out. Up for Janney. Janney to Bork. Bork across the line for Christian. Now Wesley Back for Bork. Wesley again. In front. Janney holding. Back for Bork. Now to Wesley. In again to Christian. Wesley to Bork. Quick shot. Save. Rebound. Not cleared. Bork keeps it in. Two-man advantage. Over to Wesley. Again, Christian in front. Shot blocked. Christian gets it behind the net. Now Janney with it. Still a two-man advantage. Janney to Bork. Over to Wesley. Unloads. Blocked by Ladouceur. Wesley with it. 5 seconds left. They'll get one man back. Wesley to score. Janney. Craig Janney makes it 2-0 Boston as the first penalty had expired.
So that wipes out the short-handed situation. Hartford player had returned. 39 seconds left on the secondary penalty. But they're moving the puck around right here. Bork waits, drags his man back to Wesley. Wesley into Neely. Neely over to Christian, goes across to Janney. Sudurkowicz is expecting Christian to get it. Here it comes by everybody. Peter Sudurkowicz just couldn't get across.
The first penalty had expired, so Hartford's back at full strength, trailing 2-0. 12:23 left in the first period. Craig Janney to score. Up for Gould. Hit by Young. Cleared away. Knocked back up. Kept in by Young. Popped in the air into the stands. And a face-off call. A power play goal coming before Hartford could really get the man back in action as the first penalty was up.
All he really could do was get back to cover Ray Bork. Wesley opted to make the play into the left side to Neely.
The goal by Janney from Neely and Wesley at 7:29.
But Craig Janney, his ability to just focus on that puck in traffic, sneak the stick out, get a hold of it, quick shot.
Boston 7 shots, Hartford 5, and about 8 minutes played here in the first period. Boston in front 2-0. Good checkerboard passing by the Boston Bruins. They did it continuously. And Samuelson able to keep it in. Batted away into the corner. Young checking for it. Wrapped around. Galley chops it up. Burridge knocks it out. Samuelson there. Firing back up. Galley gets it. The clear out. Icing called on the play.
Alf Samuelson cut way to his left so he could delay enough to get the icing call.
2-0 Boston back at the moment. And the faceoff coming up to the right of Moog. Francis against Carpenter. Ray Bork with it. Gives it to Peterson as Carpenter won that one. And the clear out. Francis trying to come back. Takes a hit from Carpenter. Bruins work it out. Jennings tried to line up Carpenter. With it now, Krieger. Over the line. Shot. A save. Moog hangs on. No rebound for Francis cutting in. 2-0 Boston. Will return in a moment.
There's Jennings. Bobby Carpenter just sidesteps that elbow. Now he's in traffic. He's reaching out. Now he's in a pirouette. He's going to get popped right there going against the crane by Pat Verbeek. A collision. No penalty. Tough day at the office out there.
Shaw and Jennings defense. Francis up front with Krieger and Verbeek. Carpenter on the draw with Francis. To the left of Andy Moog. The shots are 7-6 Boston. 2-0 lead for the Bruins. Carpenter wins this one cleanly for Wesley. Wesley makes sure it's outside the line. Shaw clearing it up. Blocked back in by Boston. Bice is out there at right wing on this line. John Bice scored his first NHL goal. Francis clearing in. Over in the corner, kept in by Krieger behind the net. Now a penalty coming. An elbow against Boston.
Bobby Carpenter
out, and a power play for Hartford. It will be there first.
I wonder how many times that happens in this game. You get hit, and as soon as you see an opponent on the hook, you're going to take a shot at him. Bobby gets caught. A little high with the elbow right there. You cannot lead the check. You got to lead the check with your shoulder or your chest. Carpenter got the elbow up.
That is the Hartford power play as 2 for 29. Boston 1 for 2 in this game as Carpenter is out now.
Well, Hartford had 2 5-minute majors that they were unsuccessful on. I imagine Rick Lee wants this power play to click. Tried a lot. Got Babbage back on the point, and he is really the key to this power play.
6.9% the Hartford power play. Francis on the draw. And back of the line just kept in by Young. Young, check in deep. Goes behind the net. Ball to Bork. Around the boards, blocked by Francis. Back to Young. Young able to crank it up. Save, you can hear it. A good low hard shot by Scott Young. Francis starts away. Broken up at the line, and the Bruins' Wesley clears it out. 10:27 left in the first period. 2-0 Boston. A smoking shot by Young a moment ago. Young forced back by Propp. Babbage forced back. Now it's up to Verbeek. At the line, Bork checking it, breaking it up, giving it to Poulin. Poulin clears it out. Winding up is Babbage. Babbage can carry, lugs it over the line, in deep, checked by Don Sweeney, broken up by Bork, and he clears it. But Don Sweeney took Babbage off the play. A minute left. Hartford power play. Boston leads 2-0. The first for Hartford in this game. Babbage and Young play the points. Now to Tomlak. Tomlak over the line. The puck stays with him. Loses it now. And cleared away by Burridge. Burridge and Bob Sweeney with Don Sweeney and Galley. 35 seconds on the Hartford power play. Tomlak winding up. Now Samuelson, he's playing a point position. Bruins forcing the play back. Finally it goes off in for Hull. Hull in, shot, save! Hull walked right in, and a big save by Andy Moog, and here comes Burridge on Shaw. The fans yell for Andy Moog. A big stop on Jody Hull, who was sent in alone. 8 seconds left. That was only the second shot by Hartford on the power play. It is just about up now, but a big stop by Andy Moog as the Bruins clear it out and gain full strength. Neely banging into Samuelson. The puck knocked back in, offside. Face-off called. 8:47 left. And the one, well, a good scoring bid by Young, the low hard shot, but then that bid by Hull, he was in alone.
I tell you, they had 2 quality opportunities there. The Whalers worked this puck. They didn't panic. Right there, Bob Sweeney got caught with Galley up the ice. Hull tries to go back on Moog. And he just stayed with the shot. There's the play that snuck Hull in. Big save that was.
I want to say hello to a longtime friend, Cliff Sundberg, former sports editor, Boston Traveler. He's been under the weather, but recuperating back home, watches, and says he loves to watch Derek Sanderson and the telecast. And that's great to hear from Cliff Sundberg, and hope he's back soon and at the Garden. 2-0 Boston. Over the line goes Tippett. The clear in. Bob Beers back. Finds an opening. Up for Bryce. Bryce gets it off for Wesley. Wesley going deep. Check. Knocked down by Cote. Tippett starts it back. Bryce covering his man Everson. Tippett fires in. The rebound quickly. Wesley had a quick clear out. Into the stands. They're going to call a face-off in the Boston zone with 8:15 left. And Sally Quinlan's played very well in the LPGA Tour, but she's going to retire from it. We understand her mother is ill at Mass General Hospital. And we want to say hello to her, knowing the Quinlan family, Cape Cod, great hockey fans.
A lot of golf talent down there. Jim Allett from Rhode Island. Billy Andrade. Julie Bosdorf, Quincy, recovering from a car accident. We wish her well.
8:15 left in the first period. John Bice from Carter and Bork at 1:30. Craig Janney a power play at 7:29 from Cam Neely and Glenn Wesley. That's been the scoring. Hartford 8 shots, Boston 7. Hartford's had 1 power play. They're 0 for 1, but a magnificent chance for Jody Hull. And Boston 1 for 2. Bruins winning those faceoffs. Bork trying to set up the play with Gould, can't do it. Cunningworth right back. Drops it in, stopped by Bob Sweeney. Trying to come out, check. Bork, check, knocked down. Verbeek with it, broken up, puts it in front, rolls across. Babbage fires it in deep. Bork up the boards. Gould and Samuelson. Samuelson in deep, goes to the corner. Verbeek there. Bruins poke it away. Ray Bork breaks it off 2-on-2 with Hogwood. Bork over the line. Stop. The follow-up. Kept in by Gould. Now stopped by Cunningworth. Cunningworth starts it out. 3 men back. He's trying to go it alone. He's stopped by Raymond Bork. Incredible job here by Raymond Bork. Back comes Don Sweeney over the line with Hogwood. The shot got saved by Sudurkovic. Headed for the corner. Neely pokes it in. Ferraro trying to move it out. 7:14 left. First period. 8 shots apiece. Scott Young. Long one over the head of Andy Moog. Back for Galley. He's hooked down. But Neely back to cover. Neely. Don Sweeney. Bruins charge. Don Sweeney shot blocked. And Tomlak trying to come out. Stopped by Don Sweeney, who got back in position. Rushing now, Jennings. He's hit. Galley gets it away. Janney over the line for Prout. Prout cuts in. Trip. Spilled. Whalers trying to come out. Neely brought it back in. And a face-off call. A very intense, lively game. And with the score of Boston 2, Hartford 0. We'll return in a moment. And we're going to have a delay now here while that panel is repaired. And one of the best staffs around the league, the Boston Garden staff, and it should not take them long.
No, 2 leading crew members, Charlie and Zibby. Out they come.
I'm sure the panel is stored somewhere near the other end, right? Not a long trend. Oh, here it comes.
Here it comes.
Right behind them.
Union job. Got the Carpenters on this one.
And a delay here. To recap the game to this point, the Boston Bruins scored first. John Bice, the rookie from Madison, Wisconsin, and the University of Wisconsin, just signed to a 2-year contract just about a week ago by Harry Sinden. Installed in the lineup the other night. Did not look out of place. Played at center. Now he's at right wing on a line with Carpenter and Carter. And Bork sent Carter away. Yes, Raymond Bork is playing. And Carter made a move on Babbage, you wouldn't believe. Magic got the shot, the rebound by Bice, and that was the score. The other score came, in effect, with a 2-man advantage, although the Whalers had just gotten a man back. They were down to the Bruins checkerboarding the play in the Whalers zone, and Craig Janney, set up by Neely and Wesley at 7:29, made it 2-0 for Boston.
Here's Don Warden checking wrist rotation with Gary Galley. Might have jammed it. Finish the period. We'll tape it after.
Young on the right and Tomlak on the left. 6:39 left in this period. Tomlak clears in. Back first is Wesley. Change up for Hartford. Neely for Wesley. Oh, he drove that just wide. Fans buzzed as it came off the backboards. Evison trying to come out. Rolls it up, and Tippett gets it. Checked by Beers. They go to the corner. A battle there. Janney digging. Behind the net, Dineen. Janney rolls in front. Knocked away by Propp, but not out. Evison, a shot kicked away by Moe. The rebound is Neely. Neely to Wesley. He drops it over the Hartford line, and Mike Milbury makes a change. 5:50 left, first period. Back comes Lauter-Sur. The shot cut by Moog wide of the net and dropped off for Don Sweeney. Don Sweeney up for Christian. Tough to handle. Hit by Young. Checked by Francis. Kept in by Young. Another shot in. Soft one. The Bruins work it up. Not out. Poulin checking Francis. Now it bounces. Don Sweeney breaks it out. With Burridge. Fires in on Sidorkovich. 5:25 left in the first period. Shots at 12, Hartford 9, Boston 2-0 the Bruins. In the center ice comes Verbeek. Lost it. Poulin threws it on the boards. Burridge battles Francis. Still a battle on the boards. And a whistle by referee Kaharski and a face-off call. Great intensity over the first 10 minutes. Now it is slowed down, and that's what the Bruins want.
Well, what happens? The glass goes. You get that delay. You say to yourself on the bench, you regroup, you look at the clock, you look at the scoreboard, you start to think. I think both coaches would have liked their teams coming out here to just play hockey. Don't be thinking. Go out and play hard. But a lot of it is the puck is bouncing for the Bruins at this point. Right here, Ray Bourque standing up, poke check. So adept at that. Steals it, controls it, and then makes the play and gets it up and away.
Bob Sweeney against Ferraro. Gould is on the right wing. Peterson works it out of the zone. Hogwood clearing in. Bob Sweeney with Hogwood on the left. Hogwood in deep. Throws a hit on Jennings. Bruins forecheck the play. Batted around, and the Whalers pick it off. Ferraro, lead pass. Tipped over the line by Tomlak, but the Whalers are making a change. So Bob Sweeney has some open ice. Fires it in. Deflected off Shaw, just wide of the net. A high, kind of casual shot. Now it is Wesley clearing it away. Over the line, Gould trying to keep it in. Bob Sweeney does, rolls it in deep. Hogwood checking it, but around the corner, the Whalers break it out. Babbage rushing. Gains the line. Shot here by Francis, and a save on the 40-footer by Andy Moog on the follow-up of the Babbage rush. Everybody up for Hartford. They have nothing to lose. 4:16 left here in the first period.
What happened there was just a little bit a line change by the Bruins, and Beers came out, and Beers thinking right defense, came to the far side of the building, closest, which would be the left side of your screen, away from the Bruins bench. Wesley was already over there. Nice defensive play. They stood the Whalers up, and then Francis gets to hit it. We'll see here. There's Sweeney dumping it in the corner, off the chest of Shaw, left leg. Sidorkovich just got a piece of that. Here's Babbage, curls the blue line. There's Beers and Wesley. Francis just shoots it. Mo gets to see it. Like picking cherries.
Hartford up to 14 shots. Boston 9. The Bruins lead 2-0. 4:16 left in the first period. Face off to the right of Andy Moog. Carpenter against Francis, and the Bruins have done very well in face-offs, winning most of them. Winning this one over on the boards for Wesley. Carpenter doing the job. Wesley the clear out. All the way down. Babbage chased by Bice, the rookie, who has scored a goal. Beers able to keep it in. Two rookies on for Mike Milbury on the right side. And Carter keeps it in for Bice. Can't set up Carpenter. Puck rolls. Krieger going. Beers able to clear it out. Sidorkovich forced to play it by Bice. And the Bruins have to watch those clearouts. That almost sent Krieger away. Everson coming 2-on-2 on Don Sweeney. Forced wide. Broken up. Galley takes it back. Galley in the center ice. Coming on Tippett on defense. Holds it. Goes by Tippett. In deep. And a save by Sidorkovich. What a rush. But Hartford comes out 3-on-2. 3-on-3. Poulin is back. Everson over the line. Drives it in deep. Big stop by Sidorkovich. Tippett trying to put it in front. Can't. Carter back to get it. 3 minutes left in the first period. Whalers start it back. Everson. Off for Dineen. Dineen closing. Shot blocked by Don Sweeney. Fought for. Goes to Cote. Shot. Save. Move. And cleared by Poulin. And not icing. Just soft enough. And the Bruins able to change up. 15 shots to 10. Poulin steals. Gets it. Cuts in. Over the line. Burridge fell down. The pass went behind him. He was wide open. Back comes Young. Young over the line. The shot deflected wide. Bourque there. Ray Bourque playing the clear out. Christian 2-on-1 with Burridge. Christian. Save. Sidorkovich. A big stop Durkovic on the 2-and-1 as Christian cut right in front. 2:20 left. The Whalers come back. Tomlin, Ferraro. The pass in goes wide. Poulin clears it around. Burridge able to chop it out. Winding up is Babbage. Ferraro broken up. Babbage gets it. Babbage is over the line. Unloads one. Misses. Kept in by Krieger. Checked in the corner by Beers. Center. Shot. Save by Moog on Verbeek. What a stop by Moog. And the puck is cleared out. He's up to 16 saves. 1:40 left. Verbeek had him dead to rights. And Moog another brilliant one-on-one. Wesley starts it. Clears it out. Sidorkovic made a big stop too. Here's Neely over the line with Chaney. Keeping it in. Intercepted by Verbeek. By Tippett. Tippett trying to go it alone. He's broken up. Prop can't set up a play. Everson up now for Dineen. Checked by Beers. Checked by Janney. Not cleared out. Shaw shot blocked and smothered by Andy Moog. The story of the first period as Boston leads 2-0 with 1:02 left. Andy Moog, a big one on Shaw that time, a dangerous screen shot. Boston leads at 2-0 on goals by the rookie John Bice. And a power play by Craig Janney, and a penalty coming up here.
I think Brian Propp's going to get this.
Brian Propp out. It will be the second power play for Hartford.
Boston penalty to number 36, Brian Propp. 2 minutes for roughing. Time the penalty, 18 minutes, 58 seconds.
Here's Gary Galley, fakes the slap shot. Now he's got Tippett, a forward, taking his time, turned too late. Galley gets the cut to the front of the net because Shaw ignores him. John Carter can't get to the rebound, so Durkovic just stayed with that shot. Nice rush, great save. Here's Beers in the corner right there. Wesley getting to Verbeek. Not in time, however. Big shot, save, goes by, trickles, bounces away from Ron Francis with the open side of the net.
The shot stands 16 for Hartford, 11 for Boston. 1:02 left in the first period. Brian Propp is out for roughing. And the faceoff coming up to the left of Moog. Francis against Christian. One for Boston in deep. Checked by the Whalers. Dineen trying to come out. Broken up by Bork. Bork battling. Moves it to the corner. Dineen there. It goes back to the point. Kept in by Verbeek. Kick out. Save by Moog. Bork battling Dineen. Poulin able to clear it. Oh, and banging around by Ray Bork in the corner. 38 seconds left on the Hartford power play. And they're up to 17 shots now to 11 for Boston. 2-0 the Bruins. Babbage drops it in. Young banging for it. Moves it behind the net. Francis, Burridge, Galley. Francis moves it behind the net. Bork barreling in. Ferraro there. Ferraro holding. Off for Francis. For Young. Holds. Shoots. Blocked. And Burridge moves it away. And out. Great defensive play. 2 seconds left. That's it before Hartford can get off a shot. But this is a fired-up Hartford team. Definitely not out of it after the first period. The score at the end of one period. Boston 2, Hartford nothing. Now to Gene Levanchi for tonight's first intermission. And scored and lead 2-0. Ray Bork in the lineup. Absolutely incredible. And is this a hard-hitting game, Derek?
Just an excellent example of courage. Ray Bork coming out. Craig Janney. Other Bruins injured and playing. Hartford Whalers, they've got Kevin Dineen. Just, you know, the courage it takes to play this game, that's what impresses me. And the guys know this is the 7th game. You know, hell or high water, you're going to play.
Well, let's take a look at Raymond Bork going to the corner with Dineen.
What I wanted you to show right here, you got Christian and Verbeek. Bork, watch him take his body position now. There's everybody set up. Dineen's objective is to get it to Francis. Bork wants to prevent that. Poulin is protecting the line there, watching Young. But watch Wade Bork take the body side, the puck side of the body. When he puts him in, he pirouettes. He knows where the puck is going to go. He's between Dineen and the puck at this point. In steps Poulin, fires it up the boards past Young. Just good positional play. Gray knows he's going to get hit there, sore hip or not. And an excellent example for young defensemen what to do in a situation like that. You want to take his arms because you want to play the puck. Here's Bork behind the net. Carpenter in the slot in good position. Bork is going to streak by his man. Ferraro a little late. Bork off the boards. Short stroked it, cut the corner of the boards to Bice. Bice waits, feathers a pass to John Carter. Now John Carter coming up over the blue line, full head of steam. Right there, going through his brain. Is I going to fake him inside, tuck it back? Babbage bought it. Now Carter's in on Sidorkowicz all alone. Takes the shot, tries 5-hole, doesn't get it. Right there, Bice leans his body in, protected the puck so no one could get to it. He knew no one was going to get to it aside from Sidorkowicz. Protected it real well for his first goal. Now we're in the two-man situation where the Whalers are short. Good puck handling here by the Bruins. You got Cam Neely with the puck, going to get it back to the point. Off the boards, the safe play. Back to Wesley. Wesley waiting. He knows Bork's going to be covered shortly. Bork waits, gets it back to Wesley. Now the Hartford Whalers coming on the ice. Wesley down lower to Neely. Across the crease. Christian misses the original one. Greg Janney, Johnny on the spot, jumps on it for a 2-0 Boston lead. That's what they want to do. You can't just survive a penalty, you have to kill it. You kill it off, it's effective, it's a turning point. But when you survive one, when your goaltender saves your bacon.
Poulin is out with Burridge, Galley, and Wesley. Babbage with Young, that right point man. Center ice, Burridge breaks it up, clears it in as he's knocked down by Babbage. Wally Harris, supervisor official, says this has been a hard-hitting, clean series. A long pass too far, and Wesley breaks it up now. Well, this block taken by Verbeek. Can't move over the line, stopped by Burridge. Burridge failed to clear it, and back comes Babbage. Tomlak, Babbage, checked by Poulin. On the line, the puck is just kept in by Tomlak. To Young. Young guarded closely. Babbage tees it up. Misses short side. Long rebound. Young able to keep it in. Francis back. Burridge trying to chop it away. Can't. Francis check. Burridge battling. It goes to Young. Screen shot. Knocked wide. Back to Young again. They keep it in. Babbage's shot. Misses. In the corner. Poked around the boards. Francis open in front. It's back. Babbage's shot. Just wide. Bruins back at full strength. Now trying to get organized. Behind the net. Knocked in the corner. And Prop, who just came out, clears it out. Bruins can't get organized yet, though. Jennings rolls it back in. And the Bruins kill off another Hartford power play. In the center ice, it bounces for Carpenter. Carpenter over the line, closing for Carter. Shot! Hit the post! Kept in by Bork. Tees it up. Hit the post on the other side. At the crossbar. Carter keeping it in. Carter check. Now going for it, John Bice. Broken up. He keeps it in. Bice to Carter. Can't get it. And away comes Emerson. 3-on-2 for the moment. Bice hustling back. Deflection wide. Dineen gets it for Cote. Shot blocked. Taken by Carpenter. Carpenter carries out to Bice. Bice the rookie over the line. Holding. Swept it back but outside the line. Figuring he would hit a point man. Bork fires it in. 2-0 Boston. Opening minutes of the second period. And the Bruins hit 2 posts. Puck is cleared by Don Sweeney. Carter hit the left one, and Ray Bork hit seemingly at the crossbar in the post on the right side of Sidorkowicz. Bob Beers breaks it up now. Pass stop, now gets it up. Over the line, Prop. Janney in for a shot. Deflected high by Ladouceur. Kept in by Neely. Now Now Jody Howell breaks it up with Tippett. Cleared in wide. Rolls. Ferraro trying to poke it near the net. Ferraro puts it in front for a shot that was missed by Krieger, and what a chance he had, floating right in and went wide. Whalers coming back, broken up. Beers clears it out. Howell clears it in, and it is called offside. Hartford. Boston 2, Hartford nothing. Back at the moment.
Great effort here by the Bruins coming out. Carpenter fights off his check, and nice backhand play to Carter, who fires it, hits the post. The rebound goes to Ray Bourque at the point. Sidorkiewicz down, gets back up on his feet. Bourque waits, tees it up, drills it, goes by him at the over his shoulder, hits the post, and then Hartford came back with two very good opportunities of their own, which is always the case. Right there to Krieger in front of the net, just snapped it wide. Andy Moog helpless at that point. Shore up in front of the net. Cannot allow these opportunities to continue.
Poulin is out with Burridge and Christian, and Babbage rushes. He'll be carrying a lot. The Whalers down 2-0. Works it in with a strong arm move, and Cunningworth kicked it in, blocked, and the Bruins break it out. Burridge, now Christian over the line. Christian holding, cutting across. Hit, kept in by Bourque. Shot! Wayland Bourque! Good bid. Picking up the loose puck from Christian. Christian shot deflected wide. And Verbeek starts it out. Now to Babbage again. He's playing like a forward. Everybody up for Hartford. All out bid. The Bruins need to score that next goal. Ray Bourque sends it away now to Burridge. And Mike Milbury wants a line change. 4 minutes into the second period. Long clear out, stopped by Bob Beers, the rookie defenseman, University of Maine, for Carpenter. Carpenter chops it in on Sidorkiewicz. Rushing point, John Weiss in deep. Carter into the corner. Cunningworth there. Carter steals it. Checked by Cunningworth. A battle for it. And Shaw able to get it. Can't move it out. Carter intercepts again. Loses to Tomlak. Tomlak loses to Carpenter. Carpenter in front for Weiss. Back for Carpenter. He is held off by Shaw. The fans want a call there. Shaw just held Carpenter. Weiss made a very alert play on a give and go back for Carpenter, and he was held.
I can't understand. It's major league interference. It goes on every play, but when it's a thrust at the net, it's usually called. Uncle Harsley did not see it that way. He looked at it as staying with your man, which is part of the game as well, so. Right here, Carpenter with the puck. Turns on Shaw. Got to kick it loose. There goes Carter getting jammed with Cunningworth. There's the kick out the legs, a little trip. Frees the puck.
And now Bob Sweeney is out with Cam Neely on the right and Hoggett on the left. With Beers and Wesley. 15:22 left. Second period, 2-0 Boston. First period goals by the rookie John Weiss out of the University of Wisconsin. His second NHL game, second playoff game, and Craig Janney on a power play. Everson drives it in. Moe pokes it around. Dineen blocks it. Bob Sweeney with it. To Beers. Beers up for Hoggett. Hoggett quickly drops it out. All the way to Sidorkiewicz. Neely is after the play. And around the boards, Beers moving in with Neely. In deep, Sweeney. Now it goes to Dineen. Can't come out. Wesley holding. Shot high. Tippett starts it out. Intercepted by Neely. Knocked out by Hartford. Floats to Bob Beers. Beers bangs it over the line now. And rather Sir back for it. The Whalers do not have a shot in the second period. They mustered 18 in the first. Dineen is shot. Saved on the long drive. That was from center ice. Now Dineen able to keep it in. Puts it in front. Blocked. On the board. Burridge. Don Sweeney. Puck kept in by Tomlak. Tomlak checked on the board. Fighting for it. Clears it in to Dineen. Checked by Don Sweeney. Held off. Centers it. Missed by Babbage. Kept in by Samuelson. Don Sweeney and Dineen go at it again. And out. Over together, Poulin. Burridge. Fail to move it out. Now they do.
Hartford working extremely hard.
Ferraro starts back for Tomlak. Tomlak puts it in front, and the Bruins get it. Don Sweeney. Christian over the line on Samuelson. Goes deep. Check to the board. Held off. It floats for Peterson. Screen shot blocked by Young and cleared by Young.
Halted puck for Al Peterson there. He cupped the stick over. Put the shot away.
Boston 2, Hartford nothing. Second period at Boston Garden. And a face-off coming up to the right of Pete Sidorkovich, and Ron Harry, the organist, playing Cheer Cheer for Notre Dame. And that, of course, is for Dave Poulin, who played his college hockey there.
Very good.
Bobby Clark fired as GM of the Philadelphia Flyers.
Bobby Clark got the hook.
Poulin reminds me of two centers. He reminds me of Clark, although he's not as mean a player, to put it gently, as Clark. And he reminds me of Derek Sanderson. You were pretty mean, too.
Oh, well.
But that hard work all over the ice has been the feature of Dave Poulin. Francis Passock kept in, checked in deep. Battling for it, Bork. Bork in the corner, loses it. Krieger gets it. Wheels. Still wheels. Puts it in front for a save. Moe spun around, and the Bruins cannot let Krieger, the rookie, perform like that. He came out and wheeled and dealed.
What he has, Todd Krieger, got tremendous speed right there. Good body weight on Bob Carpenter, who tugs him, trying to lose his balance, but then he gets the stick out in front of the net. Had no intention of putting the body there. Andy Moog squeezed that off just barely. Right here, watch the cutback move. There's a great classic play. Tough to pick up. Bobby Carpenter's got to feel it. By the time he feels it happening, extremely difficult. John Carter works the same way as Todd Krieger. They can both cut on a dime. Extremely hard to pick up.
The Whalers with 2 shots in the period now. And it's back to Shaw. Shaw off for Jennings. The drive blocked and caught by Andy Moog for a save. That is their 3rd shot with 12:55 left here in the second period. The Bruins don't have a shot, but twice they've hit the post in a sequence. Carter and Bork.
The quality opportunities would probably be in the same vicinity, but right here, Jennings unloads one. Andy Moog gets to see this all the way. Goaltenders eat those up all day, as a rule.
The Bruins need to crank up the intensity just a bit.
I think the offense, pick up the offense a little bit. They, like you said, Fred, they hit a couple of posts. They've had a couple of great chances, but thinking a little bit too much defensively at this point.
Christian and Francis batted. Poulin started out, lost it, kept in now. Francis now just broken up, kept in by Shaw, blocked. Burridge fighting for it, able to clear it out. Big play by Burridge. Burridge trying to move, checked by Ferraro, goes down. Poulin on Jennings, forcing a quick clear out. The Bruins able to cover it in their zone. And the Whalers change up. Open ice for Wesley. The lead now spins down to the Hartford end. Lavaseur there for Burridge. Comes barging in. And the Whalers started out. Here comes Jody Hull on Galley. Cuts across on the other side. Leaves it for Cunningworth. The shot blocked. Govadaris follows up. Quick shot. Caught. Drops for Poulin. Around the boards. Blocked by Govadaris. Bruins back on their heels again. Centering pass and Christian out with it. Christian wants a line change. Goes alone. His shot is blocked. Bruins change up. Leading 2-0. Whalers very much in it. Govadaris. Over the line, the shot missed. Short side. Kept in by Cote. Driven up the boards. Kept in. Govadaris lost it now to Galley. Galley strikes it away. Up for Don Sweeney. His pass goes right on the stick of Lavaseur, and back comes Tippett. Shot just missed wide. Into the back of the net. And the face-off ball, and there's Dineen throwing a punch. No indication from Koharski as Don Sweeney and Dineen collided, and a punch thrown by Dineen, but there'll be no call. 2-0 Boston, second period. Back in a moment. Face-off outside the Boston blue line. 11:28 left in the second period.
There's Tippett's shot. Comes off the backboards. Moog signaling. He cannot deny it. That is the punch. I don't know. They want to get the dirty stuff out of hockey. To get it out of hockey, all you have to do is call it. You can't let this. It's in the mesh. That's a whistle. Deneen's going for it. Never gets it out.
Neely broken up by Samuelson, who's over the line, overskates it. Clears it in deep. Moog blocking it for Neely. Neely for Janney. Janney has scored a goal. Breaks it out for Neely on the move. Over the line by Deneen. Goes deep. Rolls it in front. Tried to pass. It didn't work. Prop couldn't reach it. And a breakout by Everson. Everson trying to move in. Stopped by Ray Bourque. Bourque back. A big break here. But the pass deflects into the stands on a face-off call. 10:56 left. And you can see the Boston offense crank up with Janney,
yes,
Neely, and Bourque out there.
They are good passers. They think offense. Right here, Neely goes deep, tucks the puck, slides it in front of the net, just hoping somebody can catch up with it. Crash the net. Brian Propp takes out Sidorkowicz with an extracurricular elbow. And not cricket, but he got away with it. Al Peterson, prior to that, all that happening, stood up well on his man. Ray Bourque swooped around and picked up the puck.
10:56 left here in the second period. The Boston goals by John Bice, the rookie. 1:30 of the first period. Craig Janney at 7:29 on a power play. Hartford 3 shots in this period. Boston none. But as we said twice, the Bruins hit the post. Peterson barges into Young, breaks it up. Jennings around the board. Bob Sweeney trying to keep it in. The Whalers started out for Young. Young checked by Gould. Broken up. And the play offside. Bob Gould, as solid a defensive player as you want, and with a 2-0 lead, you want him. And he just took the body on Scott Young all the way. And eventually it was an offside play. As we look at Raymond Bourque, an incredible story. Never expected. You talked to him, though. He said, what, if he could walk, he'd play?
I can walk, I can play. I mean, it just you know, you get into the 7th game. It's just team wants them. They haven't had them for a while. You can't miss an MVP like Ray Bourque. Yeah, I mean, you can make adjustments and compensate, but had he and Janney been healthy, things might have been different at this point.
Bob Sweeney on the faceoff. Hoggett on the left and Gould on the right. Francis with Krieger. Krieger and Tomlak, the rookies, have certainly been standouts, consistent players, great skaters.
Todd Krieger's just so fast. Tomlak's big and tough.
Draw to Shaw. Gains the line. Clears it in. Bourque there. Up. Shaw able to keep it in again. Into the corner.
Hit him!
Bourque knocked it away. Krieger moves in. Shoots. It's a save by Andy Moog. I tell you, Krieger is a one-man show for the Hartford Whalers. He walked in again. And Bourque works it out. Bourque try to move the play up. Stop. Peterson gets it away to Hoggett on the attack. Over the line. Shot. Blocked. And the Whalers come back. Verbeek with it. Verbeek. Checked and taken down hard. Francis moving in. That was Bob Beers with that good play. And Gould starts out. Clears it in. Hoggett going for it. But Boston line is changing. Wesley tried to pinch it in. Couldn't do it. Back to cover Carpenter. Away to Wesley. Wesley drives it in. Sidorkowicz kicks it out. Going for it. Weiss can't get it. Goes in deep. Weiss. Lavaseur. Carpenter there. Now Tomlak trying the other side. Bruins, Don Sweeney keeps it in. Pass up is blocked. Cleared out. Galley covers. Galley. Weiss. Weiss played mostly right wing for the University of Wisconsin. You can tell he knows his position. He's over there.
He's comfortable over there.
Steal by Tomlak. Can't convert it. Don Sweeney making some careless plays. Shot by Samuelson. Deflected wide. Around the boards, Carter and Babbage going for it. Carter puts a hold on Babbage. And Scott Young comes out, and it is smothered by Galley as The Whalers had a ton of pressure on again after the steal by Tomlak. 2-0 Boston. Back in a moment. Face-off in the Boston end. 2-0 Boston. 8:46 left here. And Ray Bourque out there.
Don Sweeney had this puck. This is a result. Not getting it out. Gary Galley in desperation has got to go down. Andy Moog saw it, however. That ticks off any part of Galley's equipment and redirects.
Krieger.
Right here, Todd Krieger just fighting hard to get in. Good solid checking by Sweeney. Problem was letting him get in there in the first place. Bruins got to shore it up a little bit. And the way to do that is to put Hartford on their heels.
And the shots in the second period are 4 for Hartford, 1 for Boston. And you can see Hartford with 22, but they had 18 in the first period. But they're very much alive, trailing 2-0. The draw for Raymond Bourque. Trying to clear it out. They do. And break. Poulin. Over the line for Christian. A shot is wide. The rebound kept in by Poulin. Poulin hit hard by Everson. Bruins fight for it in deep. They need more of that forechecking. They pinch in the defense. Burridge keeps it in. Battle on the boards. Poulin joins it. Everson trying to get it. Broken up. Now bounces back for Peterson. Peterson a shot. Blocked by Sidorkovich. He's made some big saves. And Dineen trying to break. Stop. Bruins coming back. Ray Bourque with the puck. Good defensive play by Peterson and by Bourque. Peterson clears in as Mike Melbury makes a change. 8 minutes left in period number 2. Babbage with it. 2-0 Boston. Goals by the rookie John Bice and by Craig Janney on a power play. Everson, a lead now. Penalty on Gogodaris. Bob Sweeney goes out. A power play there, third of the game for Hartford, with 7:47 left here in period number 2.
Gubdaris takes a dive.
With the score, Boston 2, Hartford nothing. We'll return in a moment.
Call on the left wing. Beers is pointing to him. Take your man right there. Sweeney reaches out. Gubdaris knows he's not going to get to the puck. Takes a little dive, then rolls around the ice for a little bit.
Third Hartford power play, and they draw to Babbage. Now to Scott Young. In for Francis. Check. Battle. Back to Scott Young. Along the line to Babbage. Babbage feeds it in. Francis checked on the play. Right, it's kept in for Young. Young shot the screen. Great save. Deflection. Andy Moog rolling. A deflected shot in by Young. They reel it in front. Knocked away. Behind the net. Fought for. Wesley trying to get it. Bounces in front. Skated off by Raymond Bourque. Bourque for Carpenter, and he clears it up. Magnificent stop by Moe. Power play Hartford. Young back. Over the line to Francis. He's offside. 1:18 left. Hartford power play. Second period. 7:04 left. And a big stop by Andy Moog. He's made many of them.
He's made too many of them. This is what concerns me. The shot from the point is a bouncing puck. It gets deflected. Moog sprawls, makes the save. It continued on. Wesley was double teamed in the corner. There's the shot. Hits the foot. Verbeek tried to kick it, really. Very heads-up play by Verbeek. Would never get called for redirecting that in the net. Andy Moog right there. So far, the man of the hour. That puck eventually ended up in a little squirt situation in front of the net, trickled along the crossbar and dropped down wide also.
Poulin wins it for Galley. Galley fails to clear it. Francis keeps it in. Poulin trying to get it. Can't do it. Top knocked down.
Hartford's got a penalty.
Penalty on Hartford. In a holding. As Prop went down, that nullifies the Hartford power play.
Well, Brian took a little bit of a dive as well, so that evens that out.
2-0 Boston. We're on TV 38, second period at the Garden. Ron Francis for holding. That nullifies the Hartford power play. They're 0 for 3 to this point. Actually, 2.5 power plays.
Well, here they are along the boards. Francis curls. Now Prop's trying to get out. Grabs his stick. Brian says, okay, Poulin's going to get to the puck. And he falls down. Right here along the boards. Watch Francis. And he's going to get in here. Reach his arm out. Take his hand off the stick. Twist the leg right there. Brian Prop goes down. Kind of a marginal call, but
1:06 left on Bob Sweeney's penalty. Each team short a man. Bob Beers is on. Gets it up for Galley. Galley rushes, picking up Poulin. Over the line, trying to go right through. Goes in deep. Trying to center it. It's knocked away. Babbage trying to clear it away. And Poulin hustles in. Gets it. Poulin drops it back. Beers able to keep it in. In deep. It goes for Prop. Prop behind the net. Trying to put it in front. Roll the cross. And Sidorkovich able to cover it. Prop and Poulin putting on their combination work. And Poulin was knocked down in the process by Babbage.
behind the net, you're going to see Brian Prop. Watch the little scoot move he makes. That little double pump scoot sneaks him by Samuelson. Dumps it in front, but Poulin gets pushed by Babbage. Out of the danger area, Sidorkowicz gets the dive on it. Watch the double pump right there. If you ever see that slow down. An excellent skating move right there by Prop. That little scoot move gets you away from a lot of traffic. You don't have to take a full stride to move the body.
Rick Lee looking at the clock. 41 seconds. Boston will go on their third power play. They're 1 for 2. Right now, Burridge and Carter, Beers and Galley. And Burridge will take the face-off after a conference with Beers, who got some message from Mike Milbury.
Randy Burridge got to feel happy. He works on face-offs in practice. Wingers don't get often the opportunity. He wants to draw the Beers if he can win it.
Tippett won it for Hartford. 2-0 Boston, second period. And the Whalers break it out, stopped by Galley. Galley for Carter. He's been wheeling and dealing all night. Back to drill it and saves Sidorkovich. Hustling in now, Burridge, Carter in the corner. Don't want to give it away and be trapped. Ladouceur has a poke loose by Carter. Carter wheels it back. Around the corner, he's the lone man back. Wheels it in, save, rebound, escape. Burridge, he gets it now in the corner. Battling, 5 seconds, the Bruins will get a man. Ladouceur knocks down Carter. Oh, what a hit. And holds him down. And the Whalers started out. Bob Sweeney is back now. The Bruins are on a power play. 48 seconds left in that power play. Beers up the middle, the rookie from the University of Maine. Clearing in. He's replaced. Bruins hustle in. The puck is fired out to the Boston end. Back goes Wesley, and after him is Everson. Played around for Bork. Bork hit by Everson. He shakes off Everson, is knocked down. Tomlak in to get the puck. Tomlak losing now to Wesley, but the Bruins started out. Neely up the left wing. Cross the line. Drops it. Ganny. Wesley walks in. Save! Sidorkovich. Never got a better chance. Glenn Wesley. It was a backhander, though, and 8 seconds left. Craig Janney set it up. Wesley walking in.
Unless you practice your backhand a lot, really, the best thing about a backhand is the shooter doesn't know where it's going. As a rule, nearly offside there, I think. Drop pass to Janney, into Wesley. Now he goes onto the backhand, gets good wood on it, but right up into the body. Sidorkowicz doesn't know where it's going either, but nice save by Peter. Feather pass by Janney. In comes Wesley. Samuelson going. Might have got to the stick. Samuelson might have got his stick on it just at the last second before he pulled the trigger.
Janney has scored on a power play. Cam Neely assisted on that goal. The second goal scored by Boston. John Bice scored the first. 5:01 left, second period. Each team with 5 shots in the second period. 8 seconds on the Boston power play. Carpenter, Neely, Janney, Bork, Wesley. They need the face-off, the Bruins. Hartford going with Tippett. Bruins get it to Bork. Bork holding. Janney lets it go deep to Carpenter. Carpenter trying to put it in front. Bang, and a save by Sidorkovich. Puck out, and Francis checked at center ice. Full strength. Hartford survives that power play. Janney stealing. Works it over the line for Neely. Back. Neely cutting in. Shot. Score! Cam Neely from Craig Janney to make it 3-0 with 4:38 left in period number 2.
Expects this goal. Right there, Janney sees Neely's Sudurkowicz is going to wonder, how can a man shoot the puck with such accuracy from down deep like that? But what a play by Craig Janney. Neely all alone. Nice wrist shot in off the post. Great puck handling there by Janney. Back to Neely. A wonderful display of timing between two players that know each other so well.
The magic of Craig Janney.
He's a magician with that puck.
They each have a goal and an assist. Boston has a 3-0 lead. Don Sweeney broken up at center ice, but Burridge covered for Christian. Christian moving in, held off by Samuelson. Fights to keep it in. Boston leads 3-0. Healy, his fourth from Janney. Fourth series goal. Whalers, Francis, broken up at center ice. Galley over the line for Christian. Christian in. Pulling. Check. Couldn't get the effective shot off. Pulled down. A penalty on the Whalers. Cross check. And the Bruins will go on a power play with 3:55 left. Gene Levanchi is standing by to tell us what he has for tonight's second intermission. Gene? And a penalty for cross-checking in the corner. Verbeek.
Right here. Verbeek on
Poulin.
Dave Poulin. That play was set up by the hustle of Dave Christian on the far side. Right there. Going to Poulin, going to the net. Dave gets a piece of it. Right here, he's going to get cross-checked in the back of the neck. And then Verbeek stays with it. Aggravated.
Carpenter gets it to Neely. Power play Boston. Neely broken up by Everson. Everson to Tippett. He's checked. And the loose puck. Janney. His pass stopped by Tippett. Swept away by Neely. And Cote works it out. 3:38 left in the second period. Raymond Bourque, the incredible captain. Look at him go. Off for Carpenter, over the line, back for Bourque. Bourque cross for Wesley. Wesley holding in the corner. In deep for Neely. Back for Wesley. Now Bourque. Now Wesley again. Checked by Cote. Now Carpenter. Janney behind the net. Neely, quick shot. Deflected wide. Janney checked by Cote. Broken up. Cote trying to clear it. Does by Wesley. Neely did have the chance from Janney. Ray Bourque back. Over the line holding. In deep. Check. Loose. Kept in. Shot by Carpenter. Save. The rebound. Knocked away. And Dineen starts it out. Dineen short-handed with Krieger. Broken up by Bourque. And cleared up. Power play still on. Janney out there with Christian. With Galley. Dropped it for the point man, but only Dineen there. Dineen back. Shot blocked high by Ray Bourque. 2:20 left, second period, 3-0 Boston. A big goal by Neely. Around the board, Samuelson able to keep it in. Ray Bourque. Endurance, remarkable. Bruins work it out. Still on a power play. Bourque's pass blocked. Bourque takes it again. This one missed. All the way down, Sudurkowicz moving it up. 1:55 left in the period. Full strength, Hartford. Peterson knocks it away. Samuelson up for Verbeek. He's hit as he bangs into Peterson. Beers trying to come out. Bruins get it free, but not out. Shot blocked by Peterson. Second shot blocked by Poulin. Puck now knocked away in the center ice. Marvelous work by Peterson and by Poulin. 1:27 left in the period.
Gutierrez is going to get a penalty for dumping Bobby Gould. Silly penalty.
Another Hartford penalty. The Bruins go to their number 5 power play, and 1:23 left in the period. Gould was spilled. Govadaris taking him down. 3-0 Boston. The last goal by Cam Neely from Janney at 15:22. First goal by John Bice, the rookie out of the University of Wisconsin. Thinking defensively, Mike Milbury doesn't have the young man out there now, but he certainly has made his contribution. He was the 11th choice, number 220 overall in the 1985 draft. He's spent his career at the University of Wisconsin. Had a hat trick, of course, in the victory, the national championship against Colgate. Rick Lee looking on. Boston leads 3-0.
You don't get to the national championship without players like John Bice. I don't know if Mike Milbury's worried about him defensively as he is maybe a little inexperienced.
Hartford clears. Bork and Wesley out there. Neely, Janney, Prop. Bork for Prop. Can't move in. Bork checked along the line. Neely able to keep it in with Prop. Prop going wide. Check. Hooks it in deep. Going for it. Cote around the boards. Bork blocks. Can't contain it. Knocked out. He's able to tie it up though on the boards. Incredible athleticism of Raymond Bork. I mean, it looked as though he was beaten then, and he just reached and tucked the puck.
What he does, Ray Bork, when he plays hockey, he plays the puck. He has great vision. He picks up the body, knows what he can do with it. He's got such tremendous legs and strength and power. And he's got his man here. There's the bouncing puck. Now he fits the arm out, gets it loose, and cuffs the puck, curls it back into the fallen Tippett. Excellent play by Ray Bork.
Boston leads 3-0. The Whalers getting 5 shots in this period, but 18 in the first. Andy Moog, brilliant. He has made some superb saves. 19 shots overall for Boston. Prop trying to move in, can't. And Emerson rushes. Short-handed. Now gets it away for Tippett. Shot goes wide. 35 seconds left in the period. The Bruins will have the advantage. Where is Bork getting the energy as he fires it in? He's on the power play. Around the boards, Tippett. Bork battle for it. Tied up on the dasher and a face-off call. Govidaris is in the penalty box. This is the 5th power play for Boston, and they have converted on one. Actually, you'd say almost a 2-man advantage when Janney scored. But the picture goal of the game was Janney and Neely, the way they combined at the blue line. Janney, if he didn't make the quick pass, the play is offside. But Neely put it back to him, and he quickly returned it. And Neely in good position coming in on that off wing.
What it was Janney, when he stole the puck at center, he took a look, and Neely was deep inside the blue line, about a yard and a half. He cut laterally along the blue line, waited for Neely to get his skates over it, then passed the soft play to Neely. Neely curled, give it back to him. Great play. Just pretty to watch.
Bork holding in. Time running out in the period. Away to Galley. Galley in. Shot missed by Burridge. Oh, he had Sudurkovich dead to rights. But it was a hard pass in from Gary Galley. And on the forehand of Randy Burridge, and missed the net.
Just a bad break right there. Excellent play. Galley had to get it in quickly. If it's a soft pass, it's picked off. So he just drifts one at Burridge. It's kind of a sailing puck. It wasn't flat. So when it gets the curve of the heel of Burridge's stick, he just can't calm it down. Had the right idea. Let it spring itself off that stick naturally.
10 seconds left in the period.
Dave Poulin talking to Burridge. No doubt in my mind, make sure nothing happens defensively against us.
And the puck to Bork again. Galley, 6 seconds left. The shot kicked out by Sudurkovich. The rebound. Burridge kept it in. The time runs out. And there will be 38 seconds left on Govidaris' penalty, starting period number 3. As the period ends, total shots 23 Hartford, 20 Boston. Score at the end of 2 periods of play, Boston 3, Hartford nothing. Now Gene Levanchi for tonight's second intermission. 38 seconds left on the penalty to Govidaris. Jennings able to clear it. Bork. Check by Tippett. Now starts it out. Up for Janney. Janney controlling. Over the line. Off for Carpenter. Wheel shoots. Saves Sudurkovich. And Cam Neely throwing his weight around in tight.
Oh, Samuelson and nearly went at it. The opening face-off. Bobby Carpenter, this puck is going to flip up on him a little bit. This squirts a little bit away from Janney, but he finds Carpenter on the left side. This is what the Whalers been doing all night. The unprotected guy. That flutters, so Sidorkiewicz gets to close his legs. They've left too many Bruins all alone. You can't leave your goaltender with these choices all night. If it's not a bouncing puck, that's dangerous.
Now Christian is out there for the faceoff. He's between Neely and Janney. 20 seconds left. Back to Bork. Fires just wide. Hard low shot. Tippett able to clear it. 10 seconds. The Whalers back at full strength. 3-0 Boston just underway. Third period. Janney now over the line. Holding. Back for Bork. Bork in deep. Puts it behind the net. Bang around to Christian. Christian kind of put it in front. Block. There's a collision there between Samuelson and Neely. Neely lost his helmet. Janney breaks it up inside the line. Forces a clear out that bounces for Francis. Broken up by Bork. And Christian back over the line. Fires. Just deflected wide off the right skate of Sidorkiewicz. A quick clear out. Back for Galley. Backhands it out. Francis. Pass stop. Christian coming back over the line, looking for Burridge. Burridge able to keep the puck in the corner. Now to Christian. Christian spinning around in the zone. A lot of serve. Gets it up on the right wing for a beat to Krieger. Krieger over the line. Broken up by Galley. Galley drives it up the boards and out. Burridge gets it away. Now to Christian with Poulin over the line. The shot missed. Bruins, of course, getting chances with this all-out Hartford play. In the center ice, Hartford comes. Krieger again over the line. Back for Ferraro. Ferraro broken up by Don Sweeney. Babbage can't move in. Now clears it in. Boston leads 3-0. Don Sweeney able to clear it out. Babbage winding up the Bruins forecheck. Pass Ferraro, able to get it over the line. Trailer, Scott Young. Back, blocked, loose, cleared. And the Bruins skated out 3-on-2. Carter with Weiss up the middle. Off for Carpenter, the shot missed. And John Weiss out there for Boston. Back for it now, Bob Beers. A couple of rookies out there for Boston. Beers, center ice. For Carpenter over the line for Carter. Shot deflected wide. Left point, Wesley drives it in. Carter stopping it. For Carpenter in front. Blocked by Sidorkiewicz near the side of the net. 2:45 is Samuelson. Jamming and a face-off in the Hartford zone. Boston 3, Hartford nothing. We're in the third period on TV 38. John Carter and Al Samuelson out for roughing. Bruins have had 5 power plays. They've scored once. And the Whalers have had 3 power plays. They are 0 for 3. We're nearing the 3-minute mark of the third period. Still 23 shots for Hartford. That means none in this third period.
Here's a penalty coming. Weiss curls the net. There's Samuelson in front with Carter. Now they're going to get into wrestling. They're jockeying for body position here. Samuelson's glove in Carter's face.
Carpenter out there with John Weiss, the rookie, who scored at 1:30 of the first period to get the Bruins off to a quick start. And Bob Gould playing left wing. The draw to Boston. Beers clears up the board. Shaw there. Away to Dineen. Dineen checked by Carpenter. Gets it up for Govidaris. Gets it over the line. Back for it first is Wesley. Wesley trying to come out. Checked by Dineen. Kept in. Gould. Blocked. Francis missed a pass in front, but it was a tough one to receive. And behind the play,
Wesley and
Dineen. matching penalties, apparently. Recalled by Kaharski. 16:49 left. One other facet left for the Hartford Whalers to go belting and banging around. With the score, Boston 3, Hartford nothing. We'll return in a moment. And the faceoff at center ice. Dineen and Wesley get jammed up.
Right there, Wesley made a nice curl back, but Dineen was right on top of him. And Glenn holds him. There's the elbow in the head. Then with the glove in the face. Then the punch from Wesley. That'll send them both.
Teams at full strength. Bork is on with Peterson. That's generally been the combination. Bob Sweeney trying to move it over the line. Cote gets possession. The long clear could be icy. It is. Ray Bork back first on that one. And now in this third period with the penalties, we had a couple of matching penalties. And with these delays, momentum. Hartford wants momentum. Let's drop that puck and get going. And the delays would help Boston. Is that right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. What you need is a flow. You're going to make a comeback. The Bruins, they went out, bang, right off the bat. And they got their 4-goal third period the other night in Hartford. Scored early and kept it up. Kept skating, kept it going. You're jumping all the time. This delay kind of, you got to regroup. What you got to do in the bench, you get inspired by the shift in front of you. The guy that goes out in the second effort and steals the puck here and there, and then a quick turnaround play, and you got a scoring opportunity. Guys on the bench, see, that's how to do it, and then the next guy comes to take.
Bork a shot, blocked. Loose. The Whalers break it out. 4 men coming, 3 back for Boston. Powell to the corner with Bork. Jammed up. Neely there. Around the boards. Kept in by Everson. Can't center it. Bork checked it. Neely got it. Checked by Everson. In the corner, Neely, Peterson. Play all on the boards. Tippett got it. Can't center it. Bork up the boards. Bob Sweeney trying to chop it out. Can't. Babbage kept it in. Neely now gets it. Bork clears it.
That's the type of shift the Whalers need.
And they get icing on the play as it floats over the goal line. 15:50 left and a faceoff back in the Boston zone. The Whalers, though, in this third period, no shots. Boston has 2. Whalers 18 shots in the first period. Boston 11. Boston outshot the Whalers in the second 9-5. And 2-0 for Boston here. Rick Lee behind rookie coach of the Hartford Whalers. Former player for the Whalers, a very fine defenseman. Francis on the draw with Christian. 1 for Boston. Galley. Bruins have won most of the faceoffs. Galley trying to come out. Pinched. Burridge trying to move it out. Does. Ladouceur knocked it back over the line. The Bruins get it out. Loose puck. And it's taken away now by Poulin. Poulin drops it in. Back is Shaw. Up the middle for Francis. Francis, good pass to Verbeek. Cleared in deep. Going for it. Krieger, Galley, Mold. Over to the corner. Poulin now. Ladouceur pinches in. And with it, Verbeek. Pass missed. Went wide of the net. Krieger jams it in deep. Poulin checking Francis. Trying to tie it up. Can't. Burridge trying to clear it out. Can't. Poulin trying to clear it out. Blocked by Verbeek. Fought for on the boards. Shaw with it. Pass in deep to the corner. Tomlak can't put it in front. Galley jamming him up. Galley gets it. For Burridge. Burridge pinched. Can't move it out. Hartford all out here. Jamming on the boards. But the play all on the perimeter in the Boston zone. Finally cleared out. Ladouceur fires it back in. And Don Sweeney after it. Tomlak after him. Got to him. Galley. Christian finally able to clear it out. Now Babbage with it. Off for Tomlak and the play offside. Boston 3, Hartford nothing in the third period at Boston Garden on TV 38. Mike Tomlak played very well for Hartford. Our producer-director is Ken London for TV 38 here at Boston Garden. Thanks to our statistician, Dan Kaufman. And the faceoff outside the Boston line. 14:21 left in period number 3. Ferraro with Young and Tomlak. Carpenter with Gould and Bice. Tomlak knocked down by Carpenter, but it stays over the line. Samuelson rolls it in. Knocked away by Wesley. Up the boards for Bice. Bice, nice move. Flipped it out. Whalers start back again. Wesley blocks it. Carries it. Gives it to Gould. Gould drops it in. Samuelson winding up. And Gould takes a lunge at him. Ferraro breaks it out. Bice back checking. Ferraro gets it off for a pass in front by Jennings. Missed by Babbage. And the net dislodged in a collision and a penalty on Boston. A holding penalty.
Andy Moog's grabbing his right leg. He went into the post pretty hard to that hip.
Beers, Ferraro. Beers out for belting Ferraro, and Moog went down, and a power play for Hartford. 13:43 left here in the third period. The Whalers do not have a shot in this period.
That's Beers just taking Ferraro. He's not going to the net. And that's what you got to do. You got to take any opportunity away. If it's a penalty, it's a penalty. At least you don't have one up on the scoreboard, and then you go to penalty killers, regroup, kill this.
This is Hartford's 4th power play of the game. And the faceoff now to the right of Andy Moog. The shots listed now, 23 for Hartford, 22 for Boston. Francis there with Dineen and Verbeek, Babbage and Young play the points. Christian on the faceoff for Boston against Francis. Gets it again across. The Whalers able to keep it in for Young. Shot wide. They try to redirect it. Didn't work. And out comes Poulin into center ice with Christian over the line. Along the line, the shot wide. Long rebound kept in by Galley. Scott Young tried to pass that time. Didn't work. Young forced back. Poulin and Prop. Off for Dineen, and Poulin forced that. Double line pass. 1:33 left on the Hartford power play.
Dave Poulin is so quick, very smart, a thinking checker. He sets up his the puck carrier very well. He fakes like he's going to take off and back check, a simple assignment, but then he quickly pirouettes, comes back, gets in your face, forces you to make a quick play when you didn't want to. But he's in top stride in 2 steps. There he is. Now he's just going to go with his man. He sees an opportunity. Right there, quick play. Feet on the other side. 2-line offside. Nice play, Dave Poulin.
Well, I compared it to Bobby Clark, which is all the more the mystery why Clark traded him. Poulin gets it for Wesley, and Wesley clears it.
Maybe he's doing him a favor.
7 minutes played in the third period. 3-0 Boston. Hartford power play. Babbage drives it in. Offside. Carpenter on the draw. Gets it to Wesley. Wesley check. Verbeek got it over the line, and it's knocked away by Bork. Babbage winding up. A minute left on the Hartford power play. Scott Young all the way around the corner. Dineen drops it for Babbage. Shot high. And where will it be? Nobody knows, except the linesmen are trying to call it. They're saying in the Boston end that went off.
Ray Bork. Ray Bork picks this out of the air with the shaft of his stick.
And Ron Finn spotted it. The referee didn't know. I'm going to the left point. Christian on the faceoff with Francis. And again, Christian gets it for Bork. Around the boards, Babbage pinches in, though. Check. Broken up by Poulin and cleared out. Bruins have won 95% of the faceoffs. Here's a pass over the line and going with it, Dineen. Dineen for Verbeek. He's checked. Francis hit by Bork. Round, right point. It is Young for Babbage. Well in. This one tipped by Prop into the stands as the Bruins get on those point men. And 20 wins this one cleanly for Bork. Bork failed to clear. Kept in by Samuelson. Now to Dineen. Dineen into the corner. Peterson going for it. Check. Bork on it. Can't clear it out. It's off for Samuelson. Back for Shaw. Poked back in. A quick shot by Verbeek went high. Kept in by Duneen. Checked by Peterson. And good play by Alan Peterson. Just go down the bottom of that scrum and fall on the puck.
Good hustle by Peterson. The whole thing started. Ray Bourque picked his spot. Alf Samuelson courageously stood there, caught it off the chest, could have caught it in the face just as easily. Play center, playing high school, whatever.
Govadaris, the rookie, is out there with Francis now.
If you can ever afford to do it, do not pull on a face-off towards your goaltender.
False start by Verbeek. Beers ready to come out. Kicked away back deep by Galley. Galley in the corner. Checked. Goes behind the net. Ray Bourque trying to move it out. Does to Bob Beers. And it's out to center ice. Boston at full strength. And a whistle behind the play on a face-off call by Koharski. Boston looking at Rick Lee. There were no shots by Hartford on that power play. It was their fourth of the game. 11:34 left here in the third period. Boston goals by Weiss, Janney a power play, and Neely. Weiss and Janney in the first period. Boston back at full strength. Bob Sweeney out there. Babbage trying to move. Stopped by Galley. Tomlak pokes it in. Don Sweeney back. Plays it out. Over Cote, bangs into Bob Sweeney. And winding up is Ferraro. Scott Young. Along the line, checked by Burridge. Stopped by Bob Sweeney. Out to Burridge. They break. Burridge, a shot and a save. Sidorkovich. Neely bangs into Samuelson. Puck kept in. At the left point by Wesley. Into Neely. They take a run at Neely. Jennings. Now it's knocked out center ice. Stopped by Carpenter and fed in. 10:34 left. Third period. 3-0 Boston. Emerson, the clear in. Moe. To Beers away from Dineen. And Beers comes out with it. Good flip up. Going on the right side for Gould. He can't get it. Over the Boston line. Check. Kept in by Hartford. Rolls to Moe. Gives it to Carter. Carter hit the linesman. That would have been icy. Scapanello really took that one. He was hurt. That helped the Bruins. This clear. They wave off the icing. Back is Bourque. Now the other linesman calls the icing. And the Boston Bruins are offering limited playoff edition. Third period. And the Whalers do not have a shot on Andy Moog in the third period, despite a power play. Moog to Bourque. Up the board. Stopped. Francis. Checked by Bourque. Verbeek, Peterson, all in the corner. Whistle and a face-off. And where does Bourque get the endurance?
Well, that is what really is impressing me. He hasn't skated. He hasn't really worked out exercise. He's just playing with heart at this point. And enthusiasm.
First goal by Boston by the rookie John Bice. First National Hockey League goal in his second playoff game. Carter and Bourque assisting at 1:30 first period. 7:29. Craig Janney from Cam Neely and Glenn Wesley to make it 2-0 in the third period at 15. In the second period at 15:22. Cam Neely from Craig Janney. A picture goal. 3-0 Boston. Francis out there with Krieger and Verbeek. And this one batted around. Boston gets control again. They are controlling the faceoffs. Burridge out. Over the line. He's stopped by Cote. Babbage wheels it around. And out of the zone. Galley poking at it. Poulin. Swept away on the other side. Poulin is there. Lost it. Breaks it up again. Plays it back to Don Sweeney and Galley. Quick clear out by Don Sweeney. Ferraro trying to move. Play check. Poulin drops it in the zone. Up comes Ferraro. Pass stopped by Galley as it was intended for Krieger. Christian coming back. Check. This long clear back to get it first is Wesley holding against Scott Young for checking. Wesley just fires it out. Will be icing. 8:32 left here. Period number 3. Boston Garden. Boston 3 and Hartford nothing. Face-off now to the left of Andy Moog. 8:32 left in the third period. Ray Ferraro on the draw with Carpenter. Shaw and Young. Puck kept in by Young. Quick shot. Kick out save. There's the first shot by Hartford. With 8:25 left in the third period by Scott Young. Neely clears it away. Howell flips it back. Ray Bork taking over. Clearing out. And it bounces. Touched by Neely, though, behind the play. The factor there had a touch to Hartford man, and it was very close. And then kept rolling for Neely. He might well have pretty well walked in on that one. Cam Neely has a score. 4 series scores for the big right winger as he combined with Craig Janney.
Cam Neely, a great job. Early coverage by the Hartford Whalers. Right there's the shot. A quick one gets away. Nice right to the left leg save by Moog. Puck bounces out to Alan Peterson, who clears it.
We have not seen Craig Janney too much in the third period, but Craig Janney has been very much a part of this game.
Oh, yes.
With a goal and an assist. Cote clears in around the boards. Kept in by Tippett. Fought for on the boards. Poked up. Bruins trying to come out with it. They get it up to Prop, and he clears it away. Not icing. Babbage winding up. Center ice. Stopped by Neely. Neely, a lead. Prop may break in. Has to cut to the corner. Fires one quickly, and tough angle save short side. Prop keeps it in. Now for Bob Sweeney. Bob Sweeney going behind the net. Quick shot there on the left side by Galley. Kept in by Don Sweeney. In deep. Bob Sweeney digs it away. In front. Knocked away from Neely. Neely in the corner. Puts it across. Nobody there to collect. Bob Sweeney battles to keep it in. Babbage forced to just clear it out. Tippett fires it in. Moog way out of the net. Checked by Dineen. Dineen is hit by Galley. Penalty. Galley. Interference.
Oh, I don't know.
And Hartford will have a power play with 7:03 left here in the third period.
This is a little iffy. Galley doesn't know whether he's got the puck or not. A normal check just to make sure he pitches him off. So Kevin can't turn and get to the puck behind the net. Oh, well.
2 minutes for interference.
Interference, and this is the 5th power play for Hartford. Boston 1 for 5. Hartford on their 5th now. Boston leads 3-0 on 2 first period goals by John Bice and Craig Janney on a power play, and Cam Neely in the second period. And the shots are even, 24 apiece. And in this, the third period, Boston with 4, Hartford with 1. Dave Christian has done a superb job as a face-off man for the Boston Bruins. He's on with against Francis. Kicks it into the corner. He's developed that system. Whalers battle low to keep it in. Tomlak on the boards. Tomlak holding. Looking for Shaw. Shaw checked on the play. Kick loose to the other corner. Shaw ready to gun it. 20 feet. He was checked. Now it goes to Francis. Pass across. Bounces outside the line. Boy, he tried to put that right on the net with Verbeek there.
Great play by Poulin to break up Shaw.
Into the corner. Wesley and Francis. A heavy hit. And out of it comes Tomlak. Checked up. Moves it around deep. York on Verbeek. Behind the net. Save! And the turnaround shot. Kept in by Shaw. For Young. A deflected shot and a save. Let's try to clear it. Shaw able to keep it in. Tees it up. play with 6:12 left. And the Whalers get on the board as Shaw drilled that one.
A gift penalty. Gary Galley had his 2 cents to say. A penalty that would have been let go at any other time in a 3-goal lead. There goes the standing ovation for Andy Moog's goaltending performance thus far. Good tip shot. Good hustle by Hartford. They never quit on it. It gets tipped right there to trickle by Moog.
And the Bruins fire it in. 6:10 left. Hartford getting on the board. The standing ovation for Andy Moog. Looked like Francis redirected it. Galley breaks it up. Carpenter trying to move. Francis gets the goal. Moving on Babbage. Away to Janine. Everson swept in. Blocked by Andy Moog. Moog trying to clear it. Stopped by Everson. Bounces in front. Grabbed and face-off call as Carter jams with Janine. 5:38 left. Period number 3. Boston leads 3-1. The goal by Francis from Shaw, and will return in a moment. Don Sweeney in the box along with Dean Everson. 5:38 left in the 3rd period. Boston goals by Bice, Janney power play, Neely, Francis a power play goal from Shaw. And the face-off in the Boston zone. Waiting for the puck to be dropped between Carpenter and Ferraro. Carpenter, Carter on the left, Gould on the right. Bruins get it to Bork on the draw. Carpenter won it. And the Bruins clear it out. And a move with it stopped. Shoveled back in by Samuelson. Ray Bork with it. Around the boards and chopped out by Carpenter. Batted up, an offside pass by Samuelson.
2 lines.
And 5:18 left in the 3rd period. Boston out there. The draw to Bork. Bork moves in front. Drills it. Saves Stodarkovich. Kept in by Wesley on the rebound. Long one. Bruins dig for it. Stodarkovich out of the net. Just able to pounce on it as Burridge was fighting for it right near.
Good hustle by Randy Burridge to get back there. Stodarkovich took a chance. He had to trap it so they could get control, so they could come out together. Couldn't afford it to go around the boards to the unmolested Bork. Right there, Wesley stops it, fires it in. Stodarkovich comes out. Burridge anticipates it. Gets to him just in time. He tried to chop it in front. Dave Christian right there. Puck never got to him.
In the 3rd period, the shots are 5, Boston 3, Hartford. Poulin on the faceoff. Ray Bork out with Wesley. Driven to the corner. Cote around the boards. Wesley able to keep it in. Knocked away. Batted around. Goes to Tomlak. He drives it in around the corner. Burridge able to flip it out. Poulin chases Babbage. Checks him, and the puck deflects off Poulin, who is a relentless pursuer. And he was on top of Babbage, and it deflected into the bench of the Hartford Whalers. And of course, that creates another delay, another whistle, which is what Boston wants.
Well, it slows it up. It stops that. There was the 3 or 4 shifts in a row. The Whalers were all over the Bruins prior to getting that goal. There's the bouncing puck. Burridge stops it, traps it, kicks it with his foot. Cote bails off the blue line. Allows Burridge to chip it out. There's Dave Poulin. Spotted Babbage about 8 feet. Caught up with it.
Draw to Peterson. He drives it in on the boards. Samuelson starts it out. Looking for Tomlak. Tomlak chopped it up, and it's stopped by Galley. Galley to Poulin. Galley again. Out for Peterson. Stopped. And back comes Shaw to wheel it in wide. Back with Galley. Gets some skating room and clears it out. Shaw to Dineen. Over the line, Tippett with pass, a shot across, and it missed. That was a threat. Tomlak puts it in front. Dineen. Blocked by Moog. An elbow stopped by Moog on Dineen, and he casually picked it off as it juggled around.
Well, what's the amazing part about this is Andy Moog does it barehanded. He's lost his glove. He has no trapper. The shot comes. He gets the blocker. He reaches out with his bare hand and holds on to it. How do you like that for theatrics? Knocked into the net, tore his glove off his arm. Can't go back and get it. He's got to play it. He pokes it in front. The blocker right there. Just reaches up. Thank you. I can have my glove back now. Very nice.
A big chance for Dineen. 3:56 left.
Relentless hustle by the Hartford Whalers. Just going to it.
Hartford up to 4 shots in the period now. And the face-off to the left of Moog. Tippett gets it back for a shot. Blocked by Neely. Went wide behind the net. Bork battling for it. Digs it out. Neely has lost his stick. Boy, did he get away with murder there. He didn't. Christian into the corner. Now it rolls across in front, and Neely able to get it.
Moog has no stick.
Moog lost the stick, but he's got it now and prop rushes. Rolls it in deep. Checks Babbage in the corner. Neely forechecks the play. Pass up the boards. Bruins trying to contain a cat. Here comes a 2-on-1 Hartford. Ferraro. Shot blocked by Andy Moog. Follow up by Babbage. Shot goes wide. Dineen with it. What a chance they had. Young. Deflected shot wide. Poked in front. Knocked away by Bork. Neely iced it, and he didn't have to.
What you're going to find is Ray Bork plays this so well.
3 minutes left. Regulation. Third period. 3-1 Boston. It is back for Shaw. Big face-off win. And the net dislodged now. Let's see where he calls the face-off. Who caused the net to come off its moorings? 2:54 left. That just killed 6 seconds. Again, a delay that Boston wants, but the face-off again. That one won by Francis. Moog upended. Waiting for the face-off. Francis went over to confer with Rick Lee. Boston goals in the first period by John Bice, Craig Janney on a power play, Cam Neely in the second, a 3-0 lead. Boston held Hartford completely at bay, and then the Whalers started to perk up near the end and got a power play goal by Francis from Shaw, and have carried the play for the most part. Again, Christian wins it. Don Sweeney trying to clear it, and it goes outside. Big win by Christian. Christian coming back in. Can't set up a play. Gets it to Poulin behind the net. Poulin, soft pass, trying to make it in front. Can't do it. Jams it up in deep. Puck. Now Burridge had it, lost it. 2:30 left. Regulation. The Whalers come out. Tomlak over the line to Francis. The play is offside. And Don Sweeney blocked the shot anyway. 2:26 left in regulation. Defensive work against the Whalers. But that score by Shaw just deflected by Francis in front on a power play as the Whalers got a power play goal. Now a face-off coming up at center ice with 2:26 left in regulation. Ray Bork is out there with Glenn Wesley. Carpenter, Carter, Gould. The draw back in the Boston zone. Bork going for it. Verbeek after him. Off the boards and out. Back is Babbage. In pursuit, Carpenter. Carter. Gould. They drive it up. Bounces around. The Whalers were beat. Loses to Carpenter. Carpenter chops it in again. And we have 2 minutes left. Tomlak. Broken up on a poke check by Raymond Bourque. Again. Now a steal by Babbage. Babbage pass stopped by Wesley. Jennings keeps it in. Out of the net is Sidorkovich. They have taken him out. Bruins can't clear it. Babbage keeps it in. Long pass in. Goes to Verbeek behind the net. An extra man on. Verbeek back. Shot blocked by Carter. Carter able to clear it softly. No icing. Boston changes up. 1:33 left. Great play by Carter. Back at the Boston line inside. Don Sweeney. Gould out for Poulin. Burridge. They check the play. 1:20 left. Ray Bourque with it. The clear out. Burridge. The shot. Scores! There might have been a whistle though. Might have been a whistle for an offside, but Burridge lofted one in the empty net. We'll wait and see. I thought I heard a whistle by Ray Scapanello, and I did. 1:15 left. Boston, they put it up on the board, but it's not going to count. Not where the faceoff is. Take it down. Ray Bourque's pass to Burridge is offside, clearly. No argument there. So it's back to 3-1 with 1:15 left, and the Bruins set to move in and host the Montreal Canadiens Thursday night. The action will be on Nesson here at Boston Garden. And on Saturday night, game number 2 of the series on Nesson. Evison there, nobody in the nets. Sidorkovich came out early, and the draw over the line. Howell, a shot blocked wide. Evison puts it in front, blocked by Bourque. Batted around. Christian able to clear it outside the line. 1 minute left. Nobody in the Hartford net. Poulin knocks it away. 3-1 Boston. Christian can't get it away from Shaw. Now to Evison. For Howell to clear in. Bounces in front. Shot by Evison. A great save by Moog. Moog to stop with 40 seconds left. Bruins can't clear it out. Bourque checking the play. Can't move it up the boards. Ferraro keeps it in. Bourque now pops it out. A soft backhander. 30 seconds left. Moog with a great stop a moment ago. Poulin moves it in deep. And the cheers, standing ovation by the fans. A hard-fought battle. Bourque with it. Can't fire it out. Now it goes. 9 seconds left. Listen to the cheers. Francis rolls it in. A salute to Andy Moog. A tremendous game in the nets for the Boston Bruins by the goaltender in the first period as Hartford mounted 18 shots. And Boston converted 2 of 11 against Sidorkovich. And Boston wins. Mike Milbury behind the bench. The Hartford Whalers, Peter Sidorkovich, he played a grand series. But the Boston Bruins marking the return of Raymond Bourque and Craig Janney. And were they ever factors in this victory, along with Andy Moog? Cam Neely, a goal and an assist. And the Hartford Whalers losing in 7. Now moving and congratulating the Boston Bruins. Wally Harris, the supervisor of officials, said, "This has been one of the hardest hitting but cleanest series that he has witnessed in a long time." There are a couple of major penalties against the Boston Bruins. Gary Galley moving off. Wesley, we look at Bob Carpenter there. And the line of congratulations here at the conclusion of a hard-fought 7-game series at Boston Garden. The Whalers in all 28 shots. They mustered finally 5 in that third period, and they got the power play goal. Boston had 5. And the Bruins win it in 7 games, and Raymond Bourque gets gets a standing ovation along with Andy Moog there. And the final score is Boston 3 and Hartford 1. Derek and I will have the Delta recap in just a moment.
By Delta.
And the final score is 3-1 for the Boston Bruins. The #1 star, Andy Moog, and no argument about that one when you look back to the first period where the Hartford Whalers were able to get 18 shots. The Bruins really hopped off to a quick lead at 1:30 on the goal by the rookie John Bice out of the University of Wisconsin. He put in a rebound of a John Carter shot after a great rush by John Carter. And Craig Janney came through with a power play goal. It was set up by Neely and by Wesley. And Boston led 2-0, but they seemed to sit back in that first period with the 2-0 lead. And the Whalers, realizing they had to get in the game of being down 2-0, kept pressure on. And there were some marvelous saves by Andy Moog in that first period. The second period, Mike Milbury, Gordie Clark, Ted Sater obviously worked hard with the Boston Bruins and told them what they had to do. And they...
Thank you, Fred. My guest, Ray Bork. Ray, you weren't supposed to play. You come up in just an outstanding effort.
Well, I wasn't supposed to play. This morning I was telling everybody I wasn't going to be able to play. Yesterday this was sore, and I didn't even go out yesterday. And today, this morning, I had more treatment, and I kind of stretched a little more gradually. Last couple of days really stretched it out well, and the inflammation went down. And I felt really good this afternoon coming to the rink, and I thought to myself, I just want to go out there before the game and see, really, just for my own sanity, make sure that, hey, I can't go. If I could go, I got to go. I went out and was a lot better than I expected it to be, and, a little stiff. And when I went out for warm-up, I still didn't really know, and we talked it over and said that we're going to try it. I don't know how long I'd be able to go, but once I got to the game, it felt great, and all along the game, felt really good. I didn't hurt it once. I had a lot more jump than I thought I'd have, and the only thing was condition-wise. I haven't skated for 10 days. I skated once, but this kind of series, the emotion takes everything away, and you just go out there and you're sky high, and I want to be back, and I didn't think I would be, and this is just unbelievable.
Ray, I mean, what impressed me is, I've been injured myself, and you don't have that skating, but you didn't look like you skipped a beat at all.
Well, I really had to focus in, and I think that probably my biggest part of my game is my mental approach to things. And like I said, the emotion was there. The conditioning wasn't a big deal. I just had to focus in and really, probably more than other times, let that take over.
Yeah, it's got to be a big lift. There's a little bit of a highlight here in some of your work.
Well, Verbeek was going right to the net last 10 minutes, and he, I was trying to take him out and not let him get to the front of the net, and a couple of battles there in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, there was a lot of battles, Ray. Did you feel like anyone was going to try to take a cheap shot? Did they try to go at it, at the hip at all?
Well, they were trying to come at me early, but I was getting rid of the puck pretty quick, and just making sure if they're going to come into a stick.